So a little bit about me. I am the daughter of two people who immigrated from Haiti, came to the United States legally. That was good, I know you can talk. They came with $10 in their pockets and worked hard for everything that they had. My parents, I remember them working lots of jobs to make ends meet, and when tough times came, they looked within, they did everything they could to tighten their belts and worked really hard. They were also great members of their community. I remember my parents just doing everything they can when there was somebody in need, somebody that needed help, just scraping as much money as they could or whatever items or materials they could to help out their neighbor, even though we didn't have much. I would always ask my mom, I'd say, what are you doing? We don't have very much, and I wanted those pairs, that pair of shoes, and she's just like, nope, we've got to help out. And that's the people that my parents were. They were wonderful. I want to talk a little bit about Utah. I was able to go to Tampa and talk about the America I know and love and represent Utah's voice at the convention. And I think that message resonated, and I have to tell you that it's so easy to represent Utah because of the people here. This country is great, not because Washington makes it great. We have to remember, we are the ones that make it great. Ordinary people here have the opportunity every day to do extraordinary things. One example, 2 weeks ago, I got a phone call saying, Mayor Love, the fires that we just dealt with? Now we've got some flooding. Can you come out and help us out? So I thought, okay, I'm going to throw some boots on. I'm going to go over, see if we can fill some sandbags in, and maybe pump some water out of basements. When I got up to the area, you wouldn't believe what I saw. I can show you pictures. But it was absolutely devastating. A lot of material, equivalent to the Provo River, came down on these homes. Thank goodness no one was in the streets. Boulders, just the size of landscaping rocks, came down. Basements were full. Mud, soot, debris, you name it. It wasn't just liquid material. It was a lot of debris. And I thought to myself, oh my gosh, what are we going to do? And I knew I wasn't going to go home that weekend. I knew it was going to be a long couple of days. But we do what we always do. We do what Utah does, right? We roll up our sleeves, we get our shovels out, and we start bailing people out. In life, we can either make excuses or you can make progress. I want you to know, 5,000 people showed up the next day with their shovels and their brooms and their wheelbarrows to make progress. I'm here not just as a candidate for Congress, but as a mayor, thanking all of the cities that came out to help us. Eagle Mountain, Lehigh, Harriman, South Jordan, West Jordan, Salt Lake County. When they asked me if FEMA was going to take care of this, I said we will get this cleaned up before they even realize we're on the map. So I'm here to thank you personally for everything that you've done for my city. We were able to get that stuff cleaned up. As a matter of fact, we set up a blog, and we already have over $25,000 in that blog dedicated just for the families. We are also doing a concert tonight dedicated just to bringing those funds and helping those families out. That's the Utah I know and love. That's the Utah that makes me proud to go out and represent. When we've got trouble, we come out and we help each other and we fix the problems. Anyone else would have just bowed their heads down and waited for somebody else to come and bail them out. So I'm here sincerely just thanking you for all of your help, really. That being said, we've got a tough battle against us. We've always been able to stand up to our challenges. We've got $16 trillion of debt, deficit spending, out of control. Everything that this president, I believe, leads to bigger government, more spending, more taxing, more borrowing, more debt, less freedom. I think it's time for us to roll up our sleeves, grab our shovels, wheelbarrows, do whatever we can to dig our country out of the mess that we're in. And it's going to take all of us to do that. I'm not going to take very much time because I was here just mainly to thank you all for all of your help because it really, we couldn't have done it without your help. But I'm here to tell you I am, again, here first and foremost as a wife, a mother, a concerned citizen. I'm doing this because I believe that we can make a difference. We've got some tough roads ahead of us. We're going to have to make some tough choices. But we've been there before. We do it in our city. We do it in our state. There's no reason why we cannot do it in Washington. So thank you for having me. I told you I was going to be brief. Thank you for everything that you've done. Craig has been absolutely wonderful. And I hope to get to know all of you very well and work with you in the future. Thank you so much.
Mia?
Yeah.
For those of us that have nothing else to do tonight, tell us about this fundraiser.
Well, we've got a concert, several bands are coming out, and all of the proceeds, anything that you buy there, you can just go and say hello and just kind of support, but all of the proceeds are going into this block straight to the families. And so we're really excited to do that.
Where's it going to be?
It's going to be at Neptune Park in Saratoga Springs. It's our big park right on 400. 400 right off of Redwood Road. So it's a great park, great time to have the kids out. It's a beautiful night. Love to have you come out and help support that. But those proceeds go straight to the families that have had to, about 11 homes that were severely impacted by the floods.
We got a lot of news coverage.
Some of it I wasn't so clean. I was a little muddy, but again, thank you. Thank you so much for all of